Hello, collective. Welcome back. This is your Aquarius Angel, 1111, back with another general reading for my beautiful and handsome collective. Mwah, mwah. Hugs and kisses to you guys. Hopefully, you guys are doing well, blessed, and highly favored, staying prayed up, doing your affirmations. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your shares, and definitely your subscribes. You guys, thank you so much for the support of my channel. Hopefully, overall, the messages help in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Thank you for emailing me to let me know such. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad to see you made it. I do use profanity over here, so if you choose to stay after me telling you that, I'd love to have you. Or you just get in it for the vibe, your choice. Gender is also fluid over here, so if I'm talking about a she, I could also be talking about a he. All right, same sense, same scenario, just flip the roles. This could be past, present, or future energy, that of my collective, your past persons, people around you guys, places, times, and also events. Okay, seasons can be significant as well, so only take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else who does. The entire reading may not resonate with you. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and do an energy check and get the message out for you. But overall, hopefully the message helps in some way, all right? First card out, the truth about my choice over you is playing out in this connection. Next card, repossession, home, furniture, vehicle, bad street credit. Hmm. If somebody, hmm, which is fine. I feel like, that's just me. But I feel like somebody who chose someone over you, but whatever them choosing this person over you may have came with, whatever they were using as a guide, whatever they were thinking, that foundation was built on, or whatever they were using as foundation was sinking sand. It's quicksand. And it's playing out in this connection as time done went on. Like they may have started, having issues with, finances, as far as, trying to keep bills, paid, or trying to keep, notes up, from getting behind, or trying to keep things from being piling up, or, not being able to call on somebody, to kind of throw them a bone, here and there on situations, like get them a, the hookup, like being able to call and say, hey, well, just give me a little time. Like somebody done fucked up their street credit too, or they going to. But I feel like this is somebody's karma for, I feel like superficially, basing their decision on something that could change overnight, instead of looking at, the truth of what you're really looking for. Like if you're really just looking for status and, it's just a reputation, that's one thing. But if you're looking to have something that you can thrive off of, that can, be a legacy for yourself and, those in your life, like this ain't what you do. Like you have to make better decisions, but you have to be in a better place mentally and emotionally about things. People feel like, you got to be heartless out here. You got to be like this. And I'm like, if you feel like being heartless is going to get you somewhere, then ask some of them people that felt that way and where they at right now. Because, folks that's heartless, they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. And it ain't gonna take much. It don't take, some $1 million deal to do it. It can just be that they just need that 500-600 real quick, like real fast, and they'll turn it on you just today. They ain't worrying about tomorrow. They got something they gotta do today. They need things that's due today done. And they'll sacrifice and throw you under the bus, or they'll take that deal, from that complete stranger or your cousin, to do what they, need them to do for that little change. But they need it. And I feel like, now somebody's decision that they made when it came to who they went towards, when it came to choosing somebody over you. The longer this connection done been going on, the more it done transpired. Listening to outside influences was downfall. Came out in reverse. And this is what somebody's coming to realize now. This is the clarity somebody getting. Like they listened to a lot of outside people that really was talking about things that were superficial. Like they were things that they felt like made sense to them because it was something they didn't know would work either. It's just a thing. It sounded good. They all, was on the same, watching to the same damn drum. It's like the blind leading the blind. And they really didn't care that they were telling this person to do it, because it was the fact that, shit, if you dumb enough to do it, shit, I mean, you got to think for yourself. And even if these people are low vibration, these outside influences, even if they had like, some bad advice they gave somebody, I'm telling you, they would literally throw a snippet of the truth in there to get it off of them to say, well, shit, you could have, think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have to go off what I said. That's their rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? That's their cover. If you come back toward them saying, man, I, took you up on that, and, man, that shit ain't work out, so I don't know what I'm going to do. You told me, me and you had that talk. Yeah, man, I did that. Went that route, shit didn't go like that. Well, man, shit, shit like that don't work for everybody. Like, they didn't think about that before they said that shit, though. Like, shit, then it's like, well, man, what you wanted to do? You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't just follow your first mind? Like, motherfucker, what you mean? Follow my first mind? Like, I'm thinking that's what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You talking, you gave me something you had something to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like somebody realizing now, like, the people they've been talking to ain't really gave two fucks really about how something was going to turn out. They had to worry about that. And that's the same way with any connection. Friends, work, family. If you don't, put something in perspective and make some sense out of something, why you expect somebody else to do it? And how is that going to affect you? They can tell you what they came up with, but I mean, if at the end of the day, if you don't like what they came up with, then you probably going to go somewhere where somebody going to give you something you can easily digest. You may not be able to digest what they came up with. Like, man, it got to be a better way. Like, some folks just want the easy goddamn route out. So, if somebody went that route because they felt like it was easier to go this way, because this person had, a nice home, a couple cars, a nicer car than them, had connects where they work at, they get paid a little more, they able to do a little more with their time, hey. But then they done got over there in that connection and chose this person over you because of them things, and now this person losing them things one day, 1 week, 1 month at a time. So, but these are the people like, man, what she got, the old girl ain't got what she get, what he got, that old boy ain't got that. But they finding out what it is. Play dumb games and win dumb ass prizes. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's simple. No need to make something complicated when, it's just simple. And some folks that, be simple in the head, just simps, will tell you, what they done seen, on some movie, or done seen people around them do that didn't like how the outcome was, but they saw it. And I mean, I seen so and so do this one time, man. Shit. I told little girl this or that shit. They don't want to do this, and they ain't got that. Shit. How I'ma have it? Then they make. I mean, you get enough motherfuckers sitting around telling you how they running their shit. And when you look across the water and see they shit is sinking, and you can't even get to them fast enough to ask them what happened. Shit, you'll figure it out. You'll find out sooner than later what happened. Unprepared. When they had no idea of how to run a ship. They just had a whole lot of things they wanted to do. They had a whole lot of things they had to say. They knew what they wanted everybody doing. But when it came to the upkeep, and when it came to, how to actually keep something afloat, they didn't know all the answers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, get to go back to them and blame them, because they shit is out of whack too. I mean, you done seen some. I feel like this person knew whoever they was talking to over time when it came to outside influences, because I feel like a lot of it was family. I feel like some of it was, more family than friends. But I feel like, over time, you get enough of them in your ear, when it comes to you trying to balance out or figure out what you want to do, what you want this person for, and being honest about how you gonna get there. Like, you get the person, now what? Why you with that person? It's like somebody, child, immature as hell. And then somebody a damn shit starter. What? Somebody's a damn shit starter. Somebody's, when it comes to this repossession and stuff like that, things, somebody is dealing with a car getting repossessed and repoed, the furniture people knocking on the door, for payments, is, the fact that home need payment, you know, somebody behind on that. Are they hiding the fact that they behind on it? Or what's going on with their car? They, like somebody somebody realizing in this connection. It's playing out in this connection when it came to somebody's choice over you. Is like what direction they should have went in is playing out in this connection. The person they felt like, was somebody that was believable, or somebody that they felt like was serious about, what they wanted, or what they intentions were with them, or what they actually saw themselves, how they saw themselves with this person, how you saw yourself with this person was totally different than somebody else. And it's playing out in this connection. Like, if they felt like, well, shit, they made a valid point, or they saying this or saying, just go this way, And this person went that way, and I'm telling you, the minute things look like you were doing okay, and over here, every time you look up, this person needing them to do this. You know what I'm saying? Or they got some issues with this going on, and this person don't really know what to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Or don't really know too much about how to figure that out. Or this person finding out, well, damn, what happened with, your car? Like, hey, I need you to come pick me up. What happened, with your car? I tell you, baby, when we get home, this shit crazy. Like this and that. It's like somebody starting to see, how something was going in a connection. Like, damn, man. Like if somebody I feel like if somebody had just looked at what they wanted to do and how they wanted to get there instead of off the back of somebody else, they wouldn't have this problem. I feel like somebody thought it would have been easier to get to their goal if somebody already kind of had a little more than them and a little more than the collective or something like that. But they got involved with a damn shit starter, like somebody that loved to gaslight and talk shit and put other people down. But now they going through the shit that they sitting around talking about other folks going through, or sitting on they break, gossiping and spreading rumors and nitpicking, what other people got going on. Now the shit going on with them, and it's like somebody can't catch a break. Like, even if family don't really want to help somebody in a situation, it's like they ain't even telling family that the shit going the way it's going. Like somebody trying their best to deal with something low key. But they played these games to end up over here with this karma, and now the shit falling all the shit. Because they made it seem like it was confusing. Like they didn't know what direction to go in, and I feel like somebody did. Next card, digging for info, miss ass. See what I'm saying? Somebody is sitting up here, and this is what somebody side here doing. A shit starter sitting here, like I said, sitting on their break, talking shit. Trying to see what somebody else, got going on, don't got going on, where they working at, where they used to work at, if they working still, or where they getting their money from, how they getting it, who do they makeup, who do their hair, and, just looking for something, to criticize and tell somebody, hey, I don't see how you going, you even fell in love with that, or how you even love somebody like that. Like, what was that really about? Like, was that just something sexual, or something like that? And I feel like people made something more relevant that wasn't even relevant. Like, somebody made something sound like it was more bullshit, and go over here. Like, that person can't, what I'm saying? Like, you can't pay bills off of love. You can't do this and that. Child. Somebody, whoever the outside influences was, one of them was a damn shit starter, and I feel like it was this person they chose over you. And this person did their best, being as messy as they is. I don't see this masculine got to be messy. Because who in the hell finds somebody like this, even if it's a masculine that's messy? It's just tacky. It's just real tacky. Like, how immature is that? Like, next card, because you have a sweet personality and mysterious. Like, folks want to sit here and dig up information or try to make things, difficult to understand when it comes to you, whoever you are. People don't want this person to invest in somebody like this. It's like somebody want to dig up information, like dig up something to be messy about when it comes to somebody with a sweet personality and mysterious, because you sweet. And it's not things that can really just say you being who you are is a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they wanted to find something on you that's dirt, you still a sweet person. It's like somebody feel like digging up something to prove that you ain't really that sweet person that you come off to be. But they the damn shit starter. They the miss ass person that got to go find the negative shit about everything. They've been digging up dirt, hell, and the dirt is landing on their damn house, car, finances, and their damn street credit. I'm talking about all the dirt they trying to dig up on you is exposing shit about themselves. It's putting their ass 6 feet under when it comes to the debt and the instability somebody has. Like, somebody's shit is, the longer they stayed in the cycle with this person, talking shit and trying to make whatever they got going on relevant because of somebody with a sweet personality and mysterious. And somebody else likes that about you, but it's outside influences telling them you need to be, cautious of this person. Look over here at what, this person got. Look at, like, look at them, okay? Next card, doesn't forgive you. And this person could know that you, whatever it is when it comes to forgiveness, that you're not going to forgive them. However something ended or whatever, ended up transpiring between you and this person when they chose somebody else over you. It's like it's a thing of somebody feeling like you not going to forgive them, like you don't forgive them. If this person want to know, like, will this person, forgive me? Will they forgive me? No, they don't forgive you. Next card wants to bring harmony and balance to a situation, but they're afraid of you rejecting them. Definitely. And one thing about the experiences that we go through to get the lesson, you have to go through the experience. Nobody has the correct answer the first time around. And some people are on a whatever life at this point and having to make better choices from their past life. So not everybody has, a moment or a time where, they can reincarnate and start over and make better decisions next time around, next lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Next life cycle. You know what I'm saying? For them. And we don't, for those that understand where I'm going, that those that don't, I'm not talking to you. But you done lived many lives, you done been many zodiacs. You know what I'm saying? And on so many different levels, your rising and this, your sun and moon and whatever rising, sign you done in damn near every life, you done been different zodiacs with different signs in your chart and different placements. Okay, that's why a lot of people can relate or have some type of insight or something to the traits and stuff that most signs carry, and you may mimic some of them from time to time, even though you're not that sign at all. You may not have it nowhere in your chart, but for those that do, past lives, you've been many other signs and had other signs in your chart. Okay, but it's a thing of folks feeling like the lesson that they get from something or the experience is a repeated pattern. It comes with a lesson. You need to learn the lesson so you don't go around that mountain one more time. But this person is afraid you're going to reject them, and don't forgive them, you know. And I feel like this person, get to a point, or it feels like they, even if somebody told a past person or whoever they chose over you that, they, want this person to forgive them, they don't. Like if this past person of yours, somebody they chose over you is, you know, wanting their forgiveness, like this person doesn't forgive them, or this person don't forgive them, or you don't forgive this person. But it's a thing of somebody knowing they not forgiving. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's the forgiveness is not for, the person, that's asking to be forgiven. It's about the person that's person asking for forgiveness is one thing, but the person that they asking it from is who it matters. And like it sets you aside from somebody that can find that balance in forgiving somebody, but somebody wants to restore, balance, where it wasn't before, especially to a situation they felt like they didn't give enough to equally. But they're afraid of you rejecting them before you could even find out if they're capable of doing it. Cleanse your energy. Somebody got a cousin, a play cousin, trying to imitate your appearance. It's a feminine energy. Or somebody, somebody called them, that's my cousin. Somebody imitating somebody's image. Like whatever it is that you do, however it is you dress, however it is you appear in your pictures, however it is, you may um, present yourself, over the years, like somebody's been mimicking your appearance. And you may have seen it, like it may be a cousin or something, like, or somebody you call your cousin, like a play cousin. It could be a masculine energy as well, flip the roles. But it's like if you can go back to some of their photos, over the years, even recently, especially if you're in communication with that person or you're not, but it's like you saw it, maybe years ago, like that person was, wearing a certain hairstyle, or they was wearing like a certain color hair or something like that at a time when you was wearing it or wore it. Maybe even in the same style. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thing of you realizing when you saw that person, like, damn, that I had my, you can go to your phone and damn near pull up the picture that kind of puts you in the mind of that person. Like, damn, hey, I wasn't even talking to them then. Like, yeah, but they were following you. They somebody that watch you on social media. They look at your profile picture. You made, child, may need. I ain't gonna even tell you to stop doing it, but I feel like whoever this cousin is, you know who it is. Somebody love your body, flaws and all. Keep your thoughts positive. Next card, no longer indecisive. Free themselves. But you losing all hope was the goal. Somebody wanted you to. Somebody wanted to keep somebody occupied so long and distracted and caught up, in a illusion so long with them that things is working out, long enough, keep them under this illusion so long that the longer they stayed, the longer you would not, the longer they stayed, the less of a chance somebody had to fix something with you or had time to fix something with you before you moved on and, got involved with somebody else and that person didn't have you available to them. So it's like if they walked away from this person like, well, shit, I don't know who you're going to go back to, but this person already done moved on. But it's like, yeah. Even if they had to make the shit up and say, that you weren't single or you wasn't, available to them, if they decided they want to go back to you, especially if they were using it as a way to keep this person in a cycle with them by way of like making things up, as they go. Next card, purposely disrespectful to them now. This person purposely talk shit to this person now. Like they purposely talk to this person any kind of way now. On purpose. Thirst trap gone wrong. Let's work through our differences. Came out in reverse. This person, they don't feel like you want to do that. Like they feel like, it's like this person feel like, damn, I fucked up. Okay, I went in this direction, thinking this thing, and it's like this person wanted me this way, but it's like the minute I gave them a little bit of attention and mm-mm. This person feel like, you're not being fair. It's like, this person saying, I made a mistake, I fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm trying my best to, make this right. I know what I need to do. I know I was being immature. I knew it was, something I could have, just avoided altogether instead of, involving people in my business, thinking people really gave a damn about me and what I wanted, when it really was about me, not knowing what I wanted or not being clear to you, about what was going on with me or how I seen, myself with you or what I wanted, for myself, as just a person, at the time. And this person, instead of them making something simple, they made something complicated just because they took the route they took. And now this person like, I did that, but it's like, damn, you ain't gonna even let me come back from there. Like, I feel this way, I still feel this way. Regardless, whether I chose somebody over you, like I still felt this way about you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person know that that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? But they want to be able to bring back that balance of equal give and take. Like, regardless of your flaws, like I still see you. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thing of I had to make that mistake. I had to make that choice. And once I did, that's when, reality set in like, damn. And this person, then it's like somebody done had to sit with themselves for a little minute to the point. It's like misdirected anger. It's like somebody now is taking something out, personally on themselves when it comes to how they treat this person now. It's like, the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay the fuck away from me. Like, what the fuck do you want? Like,
that kind of thing. Especially if this person like trying to get up with them, on a sexual level, especially if that was something that they used to get this person, to pick them, and this pick me energy or whatever. It's like that person wasn't even really feeling that. Next card. Keep your love connection off all platforms, divine feminine, divine masculine. It came out in reverse, but I feel like you already know to do that. My thoughts of you is all I have to keep me focused on healing and healthier choices. I feel like however you were towards this person in a connection or at the time when you were involved with this person, whether it was a dating situation or whether it was, something that you guys actually tried to, it may not have been where you wanted to go, but it had the potential to, or it was like a friends with benefits, or a situationship, or it was something like I said, like a dating situation that just carried on for longer than it should have without a decision being made. But I feel like the thoughts that this person has when it comes to you is thoughts that this person keep going back to when it comes to conversations. They may still have some saved text messages, conversations, but it's like they definitely look back and go back in thought when they come to conversations you and this person had, and they miss them conversations now, like where you made things simpler, like when you broke something down, even if it was for a third fourth grader, it was the way you communicated to this person. Your communication with them was clearer than anybody they ever really dealt with. But I feel like when it came to how they made decisions, it was in a soft, no, low vibrational, immature way, and it was outdated. Like however somebody used to doing in school, or like when they were younger coming up, and listening to these people and having, some similar, situations happen to them. But I feel like that's not enough to look at something when you're talking about long term. It only confused this person to be in that mindset that they were in many years ago for whatever reason that they didn't realize, was going to fuck something up down the road, with this outdated belief, these outdated views. Not just their own, but from other people. And letting other folks determine, their happiness, their future. And especially if these people ain't gonna be able to help you get it back or obtain it, or help you understand it or nothing. It's for you. Like, and I feel like when it comes to you keeping your relationships and your connections off platforms, it's like some people feel like they need to be validated that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to know we together. Okay, but when it comes to that, make sure you've been together for a while. Don't right out the gate feel like you need to be validating your connection with somebody by posting, you and this person laying down in the bed. Like, seriously, that time will come. Put some time on it. Keep some things to your damn self. I mean, you going out in public, you going, you're living life, like normal people. They gonna see people that need to see you, gonna see you. But I feel like you don't need the world to validate who you choosing. If you choosing them, you both decide how you want to protect what you have. Outside people not gonna do it. A platform ain't gonna do it. Facebook don't give a damn about your relationship. You can see that when people use Facebook Live just to off somebody. They need to, they need their followers. They need the people that's on their friend list to see them. They need to see them show their ass. That's all that is. And Mark Zuckerberg gonna let them. I mean, that's what you feel like you need to do. This person could live at a distance. joke came out in reverse. Whoever thought, something was a joke, they don't think that shit no joke now. They don't think that it ain't shit to joke about now. If they was sitting around joking about something or, saying, well, damn, they were like this, they ain't had that, they lost their home, they lost their car too, damn. And okay, well, somebody, goddamn it, they on the losing end. They going through what you went through. Shit it ain't all this jokey joke. Ain't no jokey joke now. But we gonna end it here. You guys make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. And pray for each other, and not pray on each other. Hit that like, that subscribe button on your way out. Come back and fuck with your girl. I fuck with you, alright? And those that genuinely love this Aquarius angel, know that I love you too. Mwah. Bye.